It's time for some fishing. I love how it's this market theme. Hey bro, I don't even have the Rumble Pack. I like how it's like, yeah, I just used Rumble Pack to get this done. Now, of course, we're gonna start off by going right onto the log, and hopefully we'll get the the one right into center before it swims away. And I also want to know if the fishing man will end up seeing anything if we're wearing the bunny hood or not. Because the bean seller doesn't. He doesn't really care whether you have mask on or not. He just wants to sell his beans. Oh, thank you for latching it right there. Too bad we were a little bit closer, otherwise it would have been a whole lot quicker. But we'll still take right there. And it's the 8-pounder. And it's really cool how in Randomizer you can actually get the Hylian Loach and get a reward from it. Well, the first character that's not actually like looking forward, he's just looking to the corner, or rather he's in the corner counter. So let's wait to fish and see what our first reward will be. A beautiful recovery heart. Thank you, Batu. I'm sorry I almost ran away with your fishing rod, which is not what I want to do. I want to quit, because we have some other checks that we can do. The sunset's still beautiful just in this game. Watching sunsets are just beautiful, but watching sunset on like a beach or in a lake is it's so much more beautiful. But now we're going to start off with this check over here, because we have 2 sculptures that we can get. Whew, okay, it seems we're getting a lot of like bloopies and stuff like that from these guys. I also love how this lake, it's just full of techites. Like, that's the main wildlife, and don't know why there's not that many fish that's in this water. I really have to wonder if these Octoroks are the ones that end up in Gerudo Valley, because they're not there as young lake. You go down the lake and be perfectly fine, but they're also not here in the lake as an adult, so I think that actually is the case. Okay, we got ourselves another little goopy. Okay, cool. So those are the 2 sculptures, at least I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 golden sculptures that are here as young Link. So now we're going to go into the grave, say hello to Frederick over there, and Yonda right there. How you doing, beautiful? And of course talk to Owlman right here. Try not to get, I mean, that works too. I was gonna say try not to get caught. And once we're out of the grave, we're going to see where we will be ported to. Okay, Deku Scrub, please do not let me down. 32 rupees for a goopy. These guys are stressing me out because any one of them could have a heart container. So far, none of them have had it, but I could eat my words on that. Fortunately, they were really expensive items. We can't forget this last one right now. And I like how we have Hyrule Field's music as, as the music in here. It's very adventurous. And I also like how it's just complete opposite, because Zoras are made for Lake Hylia, and Lake Hylia, or Hyrule Field rather. Okay, so that's a claim check. I don't remember what item the Gossip Stone said we can get from it, or something. Yo! Oh, it's rooted. That is perfect. To say we could actually go right into Jabu Jabu's belly if we want, and if we end up getting an empty bottle, then that would also be fantastic, because that means we don't have to go back here to get fishies. we're going to do this mini game. Now, common question of the game, common question of the day. What is your favorite mini game in Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, or just in any Zelda games? There's so many of them that we can do. This is probably one of my favorite ones, mostly just because you can A, get extra money, but also B, just how you get the scale from it. I also really like the shooting galleries. Alright, buddy, what graceful diving, you get this skill, which is actually a Goopy. Thank you for your Goopy. I mean, in a way, they kind of look like they're a little bit like skills. So I don't think these beehives actually count as having items. I didn't actually see one wiggle. I could be wrong. I'm still going to like try to fight them. Wait. Okay, no, they are shaky. Okay, so they do count as items. Do we really need to be up more higher? Also, why is there so many like beehives up here? There's 3 of them. I didn't even realize that there were until I decided to look up at the roof. It's like, is there an infestation of wasps and bees? And I'll put the torch away and see what's inside of this check over here. And yo, the ocarina. Was really hoping to get that one actually, because now we have so many other things that we can do. Don't know. Now we don't have Saria song, but we at least have a Pona song, which means we can then. Oh, that's the wrong one. Meant to do seasick down. I was so surprised they didn't just give us some water there. And now time to feed Mr. Jabu Jabu over here. And it is vanilla. We are not using the shield. Not against the enemies. Actually, no, it's Master Quest. Because we got ourselves these guys up here, which I don't think count towards Cow Sanity, but since we have a pony song, we may as well play it. And I like how that it's the harp noise. Okay, Pona song is usually really relaxing. Oh, okay, cool. So it isn't, but it's still good to know that you can get stuff from it. And why is there cows up here? Like, Jabu, are you okay, bro? Seems like you're just like binge eating. Okay, let's start with this pot over here. Ooh, we'll definitely take some money. And Lonlon's milk. I don't know if that was from the cow. But, I mean, hey, we take it. So now, let's see if it was from the cow, if it maybe dropped an item. Because I've never really tried to play a Pona song to these kind of cows before. And it looks like it didn't drop any. So, I'm guessing that was probably from a pot that we threw or something like that. We're standing next to this one, and this one will give us a beautiful loopy. Ow, I'm so sorry, Link. That right there, that hit right there really tells you that this was supposed to be a Zelda 2 remake, and eventually decided to like, change that. Which I wonder why they did. I guess probably because they may as well just make it a new game. Okay, was a pot safe? Let's see if this chest right here is safe. And it is, because it gave us a Deku Nut. It's also weird how there's just no music now. Like, where did the music go? There also probably wasn't any music to begin with, because I didn't really hear any. Yes, the beautiful, raving, whatever these things are supposed to be. Like, you can't even target them, so it's like the game's not even going to tell you what it is. Okay, I'm gonna definitely get rid of these guys because they are terrifying, and I love how it literally just exploded as as we defeated that one bear. I always called it bear name. There's a cow? there? Yeah, it is a cow. It's not just Navi. It's also funny how this randomizer is straight up calling this a cow. Like it's this randomizer is straight up calling Navi a cow. It's like, dang. I'm also glad that in this game, these crates are indestructible. Oh yeah, this room. I think... No, we hear like lights. Sorry, cow, you need to shoot you in the face. Okay, I was going to say, where is the light going to be? Now is the interesting part to know. Can we use? Okay, we can. We don't just need to use sticks. And one thing that's interesting about there being no like, music in Jabu Jabu's belly right now is that you really get to hear the footsteps of him. Oh, I forgot that we also get some rupees from him. Yeah, we're going to just keep the shield off for now. Oh, good, that was recovery hard. Hopefully we'll be staying. No, we don't want to run into that. That was very close. Whoa, okay. Good to know that shoe jellies are made out of lead, considering it just did a tink noise instead of a bloop noise. It's like impressive, but also kind of terrifying. And okay, we do get something in here. I was gonna say, it's like, is that all just for likes and some pots? But no, there actually is something in here. I don't remember what's usually here in vanilla. And here are his tonsils, which I don't know why I wanted to use the slingshot there, but I was just curious to know if it would actually do anything. And these guys are also very good at playing like hide and seek. And I know that these guys aren't tonsils, but they kind of do look like that. Come down here, coward, so I can slap you. Just like you want to slap me. And what is up? Like, why? I'm guessing these things are supposed to be like worms, considering they're parasites. But then the actual boss has nothing to do with something like that. It's like, you look at Barony, it's like, oh, okay, the giant jellyfish thing that has other jellyfish outside of it. And you would think that, like, with all these guys walking away, you'd think it would be some kind of, like, giant worm or something like that. But, like, no. Oh, that purple Walshula! It didn't even deserve getting destroyed there. I just wanted to, break the boulder there and see if it actually had anything. Oh, that poor baby. Didn't even see it coming. Oh, that's right. We need... There's a song of time for this, and we don't even have... There's so many songs that we actually need in order to, like, get this whole thing going. But we can still see what we can get from up there, though.
Nope.
A recovery heart. We are noping out of here. But at least we know that it's nothing super important, though. And also the fact we have the boomerang at this point. So, like, even if it was something important or that wasn't a recovery heart / a heart container, we could still get it. And I like how that dude was actually willing to, like, punch us, unlike the other one, which seemed to be a little bit more afraid of us. Hello, Mr. Lizard. I hope that we could either explode them, because we have 50, we have 50 chews here that we can do, but I'm also hoping that we could use the slingshot. Okay, we can. At least now we have something to defend ourselves, and now I was thinking about it, we could have also used the bow against the last ones that we did, and that's right, this is why there was a box here. In fact, there's 2 boxes because I threw the one by accident. It didn't deserve that. But at least we could, like, drop them and not break them. I think other games, once you, like, drop a box or something down, we're like, nope, destroyed. This is like, what did the boxes the crates do to you, Nintendo, to make you want to break them? I like how fast Walshula just, like, appeared back It's like actual spiders in real life. You get rid of one, and then suddenly you find one the next day. It's really annoying when you're trying to weed them out when you don't want them. Because, we had a bunch of yellow spiders here during summertime, and they are not native to Canada. I think one of them probably came from work, because we have like a bunch of crates of stuff. Where we live, well, not live. We work on a farm, at like a farmer's market slash like cafe area. Don't really know what you would call the combination of those two. But either way, we are located on a farm though, and of course we get a whole bunch of like, produce and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's how one of them came here. It could have been from somewhere else too. But man, oh man, it's so annoying to like weed them out. And even now, I'm still finding one every once in a while. I'm just like, bruh, just like, get out of here. It's like, I don't want to kill them off because, you know, spiders are very handyful. I mean handy, but at the same time, I don't want those ones in particular. I'd rather have a whole room full of jumper spiders. Those little fellas are so cute. I'm also just going to ignore Rooter right now because we got this room that we can go into. I don't think we could really do anything with it right now. You were worried about me? Then I'll try giving an honor of carrying me. I mean, okay, Ruto, I don't think it's much of an honor, but sure. Because you have a bunch of steel, considering you could just destroy enemies by like merely sitting on them. Like, how heavy is Ruto? Now that I think about it, the fact that you can defeat enemies with her is hilarious. But I mean, mind you, she's also Jabu's daughter. I have a feeling not Jabu's daughter, rather the King Zora's daughter, which, I would think about it, I don't think King Zora actually has a name. Like, we just refer him King Zora. We got King Daphne, or just King of Hyrule in this game. Even Ganondorf has a full name. Like, Ganon Dragmire. That's a freaking badass name if I've heard one. I like that. And I didn't even know that until I think I either read a comment somewhere on a video, or I read it online somewhere. Here we go. These chests are always terrifying, but it was only a compass. Oh! Thank you, compass. And hello, yeah, you, or to you too. Why do they moan? Why do they moan? They're so weird. Hopefully we'll be able to get... No! We can't get this sculpture in here, because the one that's in here, since this Master Quest is behind that time block. But the least we could do is get whatever check is in here, which could be the Saga's time, but it's actually a big Poe. So does that mean the big Poe items are then randomized once we bottle them? Or is it just because we need like a certain amount in order to complete that part of the portion of the game? I guess we'll find out. Like, I'm very, very curious. This is also the first time I've ever actually heard this block be like moved, or whatever you would call it. Moved! Because there's a cow right there. I don't think we can get to that chest right now, unfortunately. Now we just lost the ride, which means we need to go all the way back up. We need to wait for it. But at least we are in a safe spot. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a long time since I've actually done Jabu Jabu in the non-Master Quest version. Isn't there also a Deku Scrub in this room? Like, where the switch would be? Not in the water where the cow is, but around there. I don't know if that's actually the case or not. now I guess it's the time to see if we can actually defeat this big Octorok. Because we don't have Deku Sticks, and we can't use sword. We can't use the sword, but be some kind of penalty about that. But I guess we can see if we can, and if not, we'll probably be forced to use it. But hello, big boy. I love the noise that makes. Oh. Okay, well, it flipped around before we can even see if it did or not. What was that hurling noise? Oh, right, we actually threw two. But at least we can catch up to it nice and easily with this. Oh! Wow, okay. Good to know we can still use explosives. I don't think it's actually doing any damage. So it looks like we are going to use a sword, and the penalty for that is we're going to have to remake the noise that this thing makes, but also try to mimic it, or mimic its noise or something like that. I guess for now, so I don't really know what else to do for that, so... Oh, I'm dead now, and I'm poofing away. Hello, what's to do with you? I know that using a bonus song on these cows aren't actually going to do anything, but I'm still going to play it anyways, because you never really know. And, ooh, that's a nice song. Reminds me out to pasture, and that actually did count, and it gave us a rupee. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to shoot you. There we go. I didn't actually expect it to like go back to not being paralyzed. I almost said back to sleep. Like, it took so long. Oh, I expected it to take longer rather. Like, I don't know if that is the normal amount until it reappears. But I love how we have this chest up here, which will then contain our 17th Scotchella token. 3 more we can get whatever check it is. So I'm guessing then we are going to fully clear this area. Oh, I forgot there's scary likes down here. I like how that cow just had to just move up. It also has a fairy, which you can't even bottle right now, unfortunately. But also, if you haven't played Master Quest before, wondering how you're supposed to get this guy right here, well, you actually have to use the boomerang. You may have to use... No, wait. I think it was just in vanilla. I think you have to use the bomb shoot. Yes, the bomb shoot, totally. And say, I think you normally just need to use a boomerang for this one. In here, which isn't randomized, surprisingly. Oh wait, that's right, it's because fairies are not actually randomized, like bottled fairies rather are not actually randomized. We're also going to get explosive out because fairy is probably making explosions. Speaking of which, we just got some more bombs, so thank you very much. And now it's time to fight the one, the only Baronade. So here's another question for you guys. Do you guys have a favorite boss in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask? I would combine it together because Majora's Mask only really has like four bosses in them, unless you include like mini bosses, which I think it actually has more mini bosses than Ocarina of Time does. Hey, our 18th sculptural token though. That's wow, there's more pots in here than I thought there would be. It's very generous with this hearts done. It's nice. I'm not complaining about that. But okay, so it looks like we have no choice but to actually use our boomerang. It's a surprise it is not going back in the ground. It's just peeking out and just letting us slap it. And for couch tap purposes, I'm going to do this. It feels so weird, but I guess now we're just going to start mimicking it. So, alright. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's fun. And now I'm moving around like a pot. And part of the challenge is also I'm going to have to make a narration out of it. So why are you flinging pots? Why were you avoiding me? Why are you attacking what might be my babies? I don't really know what these things are around me. I ran you over, and now you do this to me. I take my revenge, and I hide on the ground like a smart potato. It is kind of interesting how Baronade does look like a heart, like especially with the veins, the arteries, whatever it's supposed to be called, that's just around it, that's attaching itself onto. And I guess that's where the tentacles would come from. But hey, our first boss completed. It could have been King Dodongo. Or, yeah, King Dodongo. I almost said King Babongo. I was thinking of Bongo Bongo. It could have been King Dodongo, but it weren't. And I love how it just gave us a goopy and replaced it for the recover heart. Well, thank you very much. So now, we shall then walk down the fire medallion, because that is what we got, and float out here through Rito. Hello, Owlman. I'm surprised that they didn't just add the theme in there. I don't know if that's part of the randomizer or not, but we will start literally going back into Zora's domain. Okay, so that it's not very useful, but it kind of is actually, because I want to wait until it's nighttime so we can get the sculpture in here. Pretty sure there's a sculpture that we can get, or rather, in Zora's fountain. Also, totally forgot to actually check in here as well. At least we can get more bomb shoots and stuff like that. They are very expensive though. And wow, all these items are actually randomized, because we don't normally get the Deku shield from here, so I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm not really complaining. We can get ourselves another stick. Sticks are so precious for this playthrough. Oh yeah, we can also get the pots in here. Ooh. Oh, it's a broken big sword. Wow, okay, so we're basically just getting a whole bunch of the trading items. I think now we actually have all of them, okay. And a bigger Deku seed, which, I mean, I'll also take that because that is also very precious. Anything that's not going to be destroyed. Yo, the golden scale too. Wow, okay. Get a whole bunch of things in the Hylia. I think there's a sculpture over here. Unless the okay, it is in there, because I was like pretty sure the only thing that don't change in terms of sculpture locations, / master quests, are the overworld ones. And this one will give us a beautiful bomb refill. Now that we're here, we can actually go ahead and do this. And he also doesn't care about the bunny hood. I'm glad. just gonna say top, so I'm still going to guess what the chests are going to be before opening them. Just to like make it more thrillful. So if you want to guess with me. I'm gonna say Topkin. Nope, it's bottom. So 1, 2, 1. Even though I didn't really say the last one, we can't see through the walls. That would be kind of interesting. And we could say we could peek inside, but I want to know by actually opening what we will get. Ooh, the fire arrows. Okay, lots of goodies in this episode. Last episode we got a few things, but we didn't get a whole bunch of stuff. Now it's just running through, and at least now, really, we just need to like light arrows or to go through. Oh, I just realized the music in here is through the valley. As we were talking about that earlier, being very chill music. Well, thank you for the minigame. You're a great gambler. So, we get 50 rupees. So, is it really not? Oh, we have 100, so that one did count. I was like, huh? I also love how we just get some rupees with us, and I love how we can just get Epona now. So, I don't think we need to actually beat, I forgot his name all of a sudden. I don't think we need to like, win her. Nope, there she is. Hi, Epona, you beautiful little galley of you. Oh, actually, I think there is actually a check that we can get from Malin. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure if we go to speak to her at nighttime or play the ocarina or show her whatever, the ocarina, we should get something from her. That, of course, was a no, but on the plus side, there are 2 cows in here, which I thought there was more, but maybe that's when you're youngling. I don't know if there's a difference between cows, or maybe it's like daytime versus nighttime, but we can see what we got from, or what we get for these guys. Aw, thanks for the goopy. I appreciate it. Also, still can't get over that horse that was running directly at us, I think last episode. Like, unexpected. We're safe. Bomb bags! Thanks, Epona. I'm gonna leave you with our gorgeous screaming friend over there, because I would like to know what we can get in the fortress. And I think next episode, that's probably when we'll head into the Hylia, because at that point there's lots of things that we can get. There's lots of things we can get in here. I just don't know exactly where we're going to start though. I don't think we could do anything in the, what's a spirit temple? We could do stuff in Spirit Temple. In fact, we have what we need to go in there, which is really nice. But I mostly just want to go in here and try to get all the pots. I don't know which ones we will be able to get. Recovery heart, it will be. That'd be fun, finding all these pots. And speaking of the poacher's sauce, you ask where it is, and it's like, hey, I'm right here. Thank you, poacher's sauce. So I wonder why there's this one empty stall. It's like the other ones, obviously they would have the carpenters in them if we didn't already like save them. But like, maybe it would have been if the boss went over and was like, yo, what you doing? And he got caught or something like that. You never really thought about that. It's just a one empty room. full of a bunch of pots. It's like, what did those pots do to get thrown in jail like that? Hey, why would you go up here? I mean, mind you, maybe it's for the best. Could have a heart container, but they don't. I'm not complaining about that, or maybe it's, okay, it's that side. It's not the whole side. Also, if you don't know, I'm pretty sure most people do, there is actually a rupee in this soup for some reason. Oh yeah, I guess we should probably put on our Goron tuning. Like how the elf is just another earth tone. I think this one's more like the salmony brown color, but it still looks like it's a brown texture though. Okay, so we found ourselves another bottle, I think? The 19th Sculptula. So, okay. And oh yeah, I totally forgot that we could also just mark up the other bottle. So we have 3 of 3, which is fantastic. So, it looks like there was lots of checks, and at least some of them had something. I also like how those 2 doors were disconnected. I always thought that there was like 2 that kind of led into each other as well. So I think that's everything that we can get inside of the fortress. That was a good shot, Alterog. It's like they just knew when to actually shoot. But before we go see that, we may as well peek our head over here, see what we get. I think the last randomizer that we did for a one-off was very chaotic, so it's like the entrance randomizer. It was really just, like, I think a goopy or a blue rupee or something like that. But it was a recovery heart, which, I mean, I ain't complaining. This Octorok just shot us with this nasty, heart-eaten popcorn. Like, I know it's supposed to be rocks, but it really looks like popcorn to me for some reason. Have a hiccup. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to start off with is showing this dude, the eyebrow frog, which I thought we didn't have to speak to him for him to give us the item. So we'll see if it's going to be the prescription or if it's going to be something random. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be random, but there's that 1% chance that it won't be. And it was a gorgeous, gorgeous Sculptula token. Which is fine, because I do want to go back to Kakariko, because there's a few things that we can do in there. So, ooh, that's right, I forgot there's actually rupees down here. I'm gonna collect those before we collect whatever the heart container check is going to be. And got ourselves a compass. My heart jumped there for a second. I thought it was going to be a recovery heart, which we could have ran into too, but thankfully we did not. So we're gonna go to the graveyard, and then after this last check, that will be the fishing check. Fishing minigames is also one of those minigames I really like. And I forgot that we don't have the long shot to get up there. It was Pierre, so I thought the last check then that we could do is the shooting gallery. I also like how it just gave us a Deku shield, even though we didn't really need it. Also, if this ends up being a heart container or a piece of heart, I am going to start the timer off in the next episode. I like how the noise for this, it's a silver rupee collection noise. Okay, so third time's a charm, and it will be the beans! Oh, so we can plant all of those then. Well, thank you, honey. This is... I think one of the first two randomizers to this just ended up being my fiance. So he's now my husband, we're proudly married. His name is Philip, and I love him very much. So, treat Philip very well if you see him. Say hello. And I love this dude and his gorgeous beard. Whew. But I think with that done, we shall leave it here. In the next episode, we can wake up Talon because, well, we have the couple for it. I think we might be able to get one. I'm not really sure. But inside of the well. Well, not the well, because the well unfortunately is it? Whoa! Wait! It's actually unlocked. But not open as at all, unfortunately. Let's go and stay inside the windmill hut. That's what I was going to say. And get the cow inside Imper's house. But until then, we shall leave it here. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, slap that subscribe button, set something down in the comments down below, do what you do, and I will see you in the next video. I'm very much looking forward to it, I'm very excited today to record it, but until then, stop laughing, I don't know why I'm laughing so much. Peace.